Do you guys like dragon? Do you wish there was a way to train them, ride them, and battle against other dragons? If your answer was yes, I've got the game for you. Hey guys, my name is Jay and welcome to another Joyfull video, and in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at a game called Century Age of Ashes and answering the question, how good is it? So without further ado, let's get into it. Century Age of Ashes is a free-to-play multiplayer dragon battle game, developed and published by Playwin. The game was released on November 18, 2021 for PC, PS4, PS5 and for the Xbox Series. This game is based around dogfighting with dragons, and I'll guarantee you that everywhere you look you will find dragons. Loading screen, dragon. Main menu, dragon. Shop, dragon. Hatchery with cute mini dragons that grow into big dragons. Battlefield, of course, dragons. The game has beautiful graphics and excellent flying mechanics that lets you fly and explore castles, tunnels, and other fantasy environments. This is a dogfighting game with scaly reptiles that flies and breathe fire. Your fights will always be in the sky and you'll barely touch the ground unless you get shot down, which will happen a lot. There are 4 permanent game modes and 2 temporary game modes in this game. Let's start things off with the permanent modes. Carnage, a team deathmatch mode where 2 teams of 6 try to kill each other and score points. Power-ups will appear throughout the match. Spoil of War, an objective mode where 2 teams of 6 players try to collect gold from golden dragons and store them in their coffer. Power-ups and high-value targets will appear throughout the match. Outbreak, a PvE mode where a team of 4 players try to survive waves of infected dragons and complete objectives. The mode has different difficulty level and rewards. Gates of Fire, a capture the flag mode where 2 teams of 6 players compete over a flag. The player with the flag must fly through gates to score points. Now, let's take a look at the temporary game modes. Kingslayer, a variant of Carnage where both teams have a king under Berserk. The teams must protect their king and kill the enemy king to score points. Plunder, a variant of Spoil of War where both teams can steal gold directly from the enemy's coffer and only few gold carriers will spawn. Bombs are not available in this mode. The game has 5 classes of Dragon Riders, each with different skills and playstyle. Marauder, a damage-focused class that rides Bloodchaser Dragon. The Marauder can enter a rage state and fire multiple fireballs, as well as use a bomb to deal area damage. Windguard, a support class that rides Windrider Dragons. The Windguard can heal and buff allies and leaves a trail of poison that harms and blinds enemies. Phantom, a stealth ambush class that rides Nightfall Dragon. The Phantoms can become invisible, deal extra damage from a surprise attack, and set an explosive mine. Stormraiser, a control class that rides Storm Chaser Dragons. The Stormraiser can create a storm that slows down enemies and boosts allies, as well as use a lightning strike to stun enemies. Thornweaver, a trap class that rides Thornwing Dragon. The Thornweaver can create thorn walls that blocks enemies and damage them over time, as well as use a Thorn Blast to knock back enemies. Okay, I'm having a bit of trouble pronouncing the names of the map, so bear with me now.
Fjallner,
Basin, a snowy mountain range.
Hunavaden,
Lake, a frozen lake with icebergs.
Aldrun,
Sanctuary, a desert oasis with ancient ruins. And
Sargedian,
Creek, a medieval castle with towers and bridges. One of the main pros of this game is its fun and frantic gameplay that lets you fly and fight on dragons in different modes. The game is easy to control using mouse and keyboard or a controller, and the flying mechanics are smooth and responsive. The game is also very satisfying when you manage to shoot down an enemy or dodge an incoming fireball. Another pro of this game is the beautiful graphic and stunning visuals that create a fantasy atmosphere that immerse you in the game world. The game has 4 elaborate maps that are based on different environments. The game also has different weather effects and time of day cycle, and adds variety and realism to the game. The game also has a colorful and detailed dragons that look amazing and have different animations and sounds. This game has a unique premise and clever level design that makes it stand out from other multiplayer games. The game is one of the few games that lets you ride on a dragon and battle others in aerial combat, which is a refreshing and exciting concept. The game also has some strategy elements such as using power-ups, bombs, mines, storms, and taunts to gain advantage over your enemies or help your allies to win the battle. The game also has some hidden paths and shortcuts that you can use to escape or ambush your enemies. The game also has some environmental hazards such as lava pools, waterfalls, and geysers that can damage or knock you off your dragon. The game is not perfect though, there are some flaws here and there. Let's talk about them. One of the main flaws in this game is the lack of content and the repetitiveness that makes it feel shallow and boring after a while. The game only has 4 maps and 5 classes to choose from, which is not enough to keep you engaged for long. The game also has limited customization options for your dragons and your riders, which are mostly cosmetic items that you can unlock by playing or purchasing in the store. The game also has no story mode or campaign mode to give you some context or motivations for your action. The game also has no voice chat or text chat to communicate with your teammates or opponents. Another flaw in this game is the balance issue and the overpowered classes, especially the Phantom, that makes the game unfair and frustrating for some players. The Phantom is a stealth ambush class that can become invisible, deal extra damage from surprise attacks, and set off explosive mines. The class is very hard to counter or detect, especially in the Spoil of War mode, where they can easily steal gold from your coffer or kill you while you're carrying gold. The Phantom is also very popular among the players, which makes the matches very chaotic and annoying. The other classes are not as effective or fun to play as the Phantom, which makes the game less diverse and interesting. And the final flaw in this game is the technical problems and the bugs that affect the game's performance and quality of the game. The game has some lag issues that can cause delays or glitches in your movements and actions. The game also has some crashes that can make you lose all of your progress and rewards. The game also has some matchmaking issues that can make you wait for a long while to find a match or join an unbalanced match with uneven teams or skill level. The game also has some glitches that can make you stuck in a wall or fall off the map. Overall, this game gets 4.7 fireballs out of 5. This is the highest I have ever ranked a game in my channel, and I have good reason for it. This game has some engaging characters, it's a feast for the eye, and it has dragons. What else do you need? You can ride them, you can fight against other dragons, it's just plain fun game. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with me? Down in the comment section below, tell me what is your favorite dragon. With that, thank you so much for watching guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.